सो हेलो एवरीवन, हेलो एंड वेलकम टू माय न्यू वीडियो। और आज के वीडियो में जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं, एक्चुअली मैं उनको गेस्ट नहीं कह सकता क्योंकि वो हमारे गेस्ट नहीं, यहाँ पे मैं उनका गेस्ट बन गया था। मैं उनके आश्रम पे विज़िट किया था जो कि सूरत से अराउंड 140 किलोमीटर्स दूर है। आश्रम का नाम है हेम आश्रम। आप गूगल कर सकते हो, गूगल मैप्स पे आपको लोकेशन वगैरह और सारी डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगी। अगर आप विज़िट करना चाहते हो तो पहाड़ों के बीच में है टोटल, तो आप जा सकते हो। और जो लेडी से आज मैं मिला, इन्होंने इस आश्रम की शुरुआत अपने हस्बैंड के साथ किया था 2006 में। तब से लेकर के अब तक में इन्होंने काफ़ी सारे बच्चों की हेल्प कर दी है। कई डॉक्टर बन चुके हैं, कई इंजीनियर्स बन चुके हैं, बहुत आगे तक गए। इनफैक्ट इनका जो आश्रम है, इसका जो टोटल एक्सपेंसेस चलते हैं वो चैरिटी के बेसिस पे चलते हैं। सो अगर आप इनको हेल्प करना चाहते हैं तो मैं सारे लिंक्स डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा, आप इनको हेल्प कर सकते हैं, चाहे पैसे हो गए या फिर फूड या फिर किसी भी बेसिस पे चाइल्ड के एजुकेशन को स्पॉन्सर करना चाहते हैं तो सब कुछ आप कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, सो प्लीज़ वेलकम मिस शीतल गदार। Hi Sheetal ma'am,
Hi,
how are you doing?
good. You tell me, how are
How's
you?
life?
Going good? So far, so good.
Yeah, so it's good to have you here.
It's good to have you here. Nice
And
to see
actually we
you.
were planning काफ़ी टाइम पहले से and finally अब जाके हुआ है.
Yes.
It's like two months back, right?
Yes, last we spoke, means first we spoke was 2 months
2 months
ago.
back. हाँ, तब आपने बोला था कि your students are not here.
And then there was rain.
हाँ.
Yeah, but
So
finally you are here. So good to have you.
thank you, thank you. My pleasure actually. I saw the place and the place is very nice. Can you like tell the audience a little bit about this?
Yeah, sure. मैं शीतल गदर, मैं उत्तर प्रदेश से हूँ और हमारे संस्था के को फाउंडर मिस्टर बाबुल गदर, ही इज़ फ्रॉम हेयर जागीरी वेयर आर आश्रम इज, इट इज़ द लास्ट विलेज
Village of Gujarat.
गुजरात या
It's
यहाँ
on
के
the
बाद महाराष्ट्र शुरू
Maharashtra
होता है,
start हो
दिस इज़
जाता
द
है.
बॉर्डर विलेज. सो इज़ द फर्स्ट ग्रेजुएट ऑफ दिस विलेज. उनसे पहले कभी भी कोई कॉलेज नहीं गया. हिज पेरेंट्स आर इलिटरेट and he's the first one to study. So it was his dream and vision, to do something. Because
For
when
the
he
people.
came back after college, he thought कि भाई मैं तो पढ़ लिया, मेरे साथ के जो बच्चे हैं उनके तो बच्चे भी हो गए, they are married and they have kids now, so we should do something. I met him in 2004. First we met in 2004.
How you guys met?
We were during social service. We met. We met in Hyderabad. I went there for some internship course for 1 year. So we met there, and then we liked each other. And he shared his vision. I was 20 years old then, 19, 20 years. So he shared that that's what he wanted to do, and that interested me. I said I also want to do something like that. So that's where it all started. Planning, preparing. We got married in 2006, and this we started in 2008.
Yeah, this ashram, right?
This ashram started
So
in
it's like
2008.
how many years? 16.
16 years.
16 years.
16 years. So we started with 30 children. 30 बच्चों 35 बच्चों के साथ हमने शुरू किया था. It was very difficult in the beginning because tribal बच्चे हैं सारे, पूरा tribal region है. Parents would rather send their kids to work than to school.
School, yeah.
Because
Because
to earn at the end of the day,
They
earning
need
30
money.
rupees, 40 rupees also is a big amount. And that year means I'm talking about 16 years ago. That was a lot of money for them. तो वो क्यों भेजेंगे? नहीं भेजेंगे,
Obviously.
right? So, but we went house to house, both of us we went, and 35 kids came. So we have a kacha house at the back, my husband's parents' house it is. So we had 2 cows there. There was a small kitchen, and we did one partition where we kept the 35 kids, and we started from there with one teacher.
And who was the teacher?
Arvind, his name is Arvind. He is no longer working with us now. He's
Okay.
working with some other organization. He's from Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So we started with him, and now we have 284 kids.
Yeah, I saw and even I met them.
Yeah, did you talk to them?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And they quite understand English well. They even this like 8 to 9 years old kids also, they understand.
So why we have started this English medium, because when you compare city kids and
Village kids.
kids in city, they have access to
Everything, social media,
TV, healthcare, and extra classes, personality development classes, and the family is such, they have access of everything, internet, TV, everything is there. They just say it and they get it. But here in village, kids are coming from very different backgrounds. Most of them are coming from the background where they don't have even one meal. They don't get even one meal a day. खाना उनको है नहीं घर में. अब उसमें बच्चों को कहाँ से मैनर्स आएंगे, कहाँ से बच्चे सीखेंगे कैसे बात करनी है, हाउ देयर पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट विल हैपन, नथिंग. बच्चे यहाँ आते हैं, दे डोंट इवन नो हाउ टू टॉक प्रॉपर्ली. वो अपना डांगी, गुजराती, जो भी भाषा में सीखते हैं, वी टीच देम. इंग्लिश हम इसलिए सिखा रहे हैं कि बच्चे जब बड़े हों, आगे बढ़ें, व्हेन दे अपेयर फॉर सम इंटरव्यू, कहीं जॉब के लिए जाते हैं, तो दे हैव एन अपर हैंड. क्योंकि जो इनका कॉन्फिडेंस है वो वैसे भी लो है. दे आर फ्रॉम विलेज के. जब कंपेयर
लो
करेंगे,
एक्सपोजर की वजह से,
लो एक्सपोजर की वजह से, लो फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, और फैमिली भी बैकग्राउंड ऐसा है कि उसमें बट किड्स आर नॉट हैप्पी. You know, some kids are coming from the background where father is a drunkard, or some are orphan kids there. So, you know, so we'll have to level that up, na? We have to teach them English.
So I want to tell my audience about this thing. You come here every week, right?
Yes.
She lives in Surat, and Surat is around 120 kilometers away from here, and this is a village
Yes.
in mountains actually. So I want to ask you one thing. Can you differentiate a life of in village and a city?
Definitely, I can do that. Good question that you have asked, because see, I have experienced both.
On regular basis actually.
Right now on regular basis, but I grew up in city, okay, and then we were living in Gurgaon for 10 years. We had a business. Gurgaon is known to be an IT hub. We had our own IT company. वहाँ रह रहे थे, अच्छा था, everything was good. When I came here in 2006 for the first time, मैंने जब यहाँ आके देखा तो पहले तो वो शॉकिंग था, okay, because सब कुछ अलग है बिल्कुल. लाइफ जो सिटी की है और गांव की है अलग है. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, वी ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड दैट ब्रिज, यू नो,
Between the lives.
बिटवीन द लाइव्स. हर जगह के अपने प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स हैं, रहेंगे, बट वी आर ट्राइंग टू बी दैट मीडियम टू बिल्ड दैट ब्रिज. यहाँ क्या है, जॉब्स अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है बच्चों के पास, एजुकेशन नहीं है, हेल्थ केयर नहीं है, बेसिक फैसिलिटी नहीं है विलेज. तो दैट्स अ ड्रॉबैक. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट कम्युनिटी, आपको विलेज जैसी कम्युनिटी कहीं नहीं मिलेगी. पीपल आर सो हेल्पफुल टू ईच अदर. गांव में अगर आप यहाँ हो, गांव के एंड तक दूसरे बंदे को पता होगा दैट यू हैव कम टू जागीरी, और देयर इज एन आश्रम इन जागीरी, और आई एम शीतल और विशाल आज सूरत से, हमको सबको पता होगा. इट्स लाइक अ फैमिली, यू नो, पीपल केयर फॉर वन अनदर. एंड बच्चे भी हमारे वैसे ही हैं. दैट्स व्हाट आई हैव सीन. सिटी किड्स, कोई आपके घर पे रिलेटिव आता है, दे गो टू देयर रूम.
हाँ, actually this is a major issue, and I was discussing this thing with one of my relative.
Okay.
Yeah, and he complained me this thing. I thought, yeah, it's right,
Yes.
because they don't know how to talk to their relatives, and they don't have topic to talk.
They don't know what to talk.
What to talk? Yeah,
They don't
actually.
know what. हम कैसे बड़े हुए? We grew up talking to people, interacting with them. Right now, means with the social media and gadgets, it's not bad thing. मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ बुरा है, पर बच्चों ने उसको इतना अडाप्ट कर लिया है. They don't know what's going around. What I have seen in city. और गाँव में बच्चे जो हैं, आप जाओ, they'll come to you, they'll talk to
They
you,
will talk.
they'll get to know you. वो पूछेंगे आपसे, बात करेंगे, and you will see the joy and the happiness on their faces.
Because majority of the time वो खाली एक दूसरे की शक्ल या फिर अड़ोस पड़ोस में जो है जिनको जानते हैं उन्हीं से मिल रहे होते हैं और बात कर रहे होते हैं actually. तो कोई नया आता है तो
They are happy. They are very happy. They want to know more. बाहर चल क्या रहा है, हो क्या रहा है, you know.
एंड दिस इज द डिफरेंस कि सिटी किड्स में क्या होता है कि उनको नहीं जानना होता, उनको नहीं, और जब कोई रिलेटिव भी आता है ना तो उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता.
They have everything.
Yeah.
They have everything. If they say something to their parents, parents को भी क्या है, बच्चे हमारे, we have to give them everything. And that's not bad. पेरेंट्स बच्चों के लिए कर रहे हैं, विच इज़ अ गुड थिंग. बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है हमें अपने बच्चों को साथ साथ में ये भी सिखाना चाहिए कि जो अंडर प्रिविलेज हैं, जिनके पास नहीं है, बी केयरफुल. ओके. और सोशल बिहेवियर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Very important. Yeah, socializing is a skill.
It's a skill which our children need to learn.
Need to
actually, they need to learn.
So actually, people like you who are working a lot in these fields. So I want to know, like, How you feel while returning home from here? What are the thoughts which come to your mind when you're driving back home?
See, my home is this. This is my home. This is my
Yeah, but
dream.
I'm asking about Surat. When you drive back to Surat, how you feel? How you think? What are the thoughts which come to your mind?
See, और मेरा क्या रहा है शुरू से, when I come back from Surat till here, lot of things goes in my mind. क्या चलता है, अभी मैं जाऊंगी वहाँ, बच्चे कैसे होंगे, क्या कर रहे होंगे. When I go back to Surat, I know my family there is settled, my kids are there. But हर समय means throughout the day, what goes in my head that how can I make these kids successful? How can we change the community? How can we bring that change? We're trying to make that change. How can we bring that change?
And
That's always there, back of my mind.
how these things bring peace of mind to you? Because in nowadays in the society, in the world, the luxurious thing I think that is peace of mind.
Which most of the people
Don't
have.
have
People are taking pills to sleep.
sleep. Yeah.
They have everything, but they don't get sleep. आप मुझसे पूछो, मैं ट्रैवल करके 2.5 घंटा ड्राइव करके यहाँ आती हूँ, and so many times I go back on the same day. I drive back to Surat, 2.5 hour I drive back, same day I go back. Nothing.
So can you tell something about how people can get peace of mind?
That's a
How
very
you get
that's
peace
a
of mind?
vague topic. But what I think everyone should do their bit. हम सबों को अपना अपना काम करना चाहिए. अगर हम ये सोचने लगे कि ठीक है दूसरा कर लेगा, तो उससे नहीं होगा. सबको अपनी अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तो लेनी पड़ेगी. जब एक जन बहुत कुछ कर सकता है, मीन्स एवरी ड्रॉप कैन मेक एन ओशन.
Yeah.
राइट, एवरी ड्रॉप काउंट्स. सो वही है, सब अपना अपनी जिम्मेदारी अगर लेंगे तो एवरीवन कैन डू अ लॉट. और यही सोचते रह जाएंगे कि कल करेंगे परसों करेंगे, तो नहीं हो. और व्हेन आई कम बैक हियर, व्हेन आई सी दीज किड्स हैप्पी, roaming around happily, they have friends, they have teachers, they have wardens whom they call their family. जब आप उनके चेहरे पे वो खुशी देखते हो ना, you get that satisfaction which you can never get anywhere else. तो
Because
लगता
they
है
have
कि
food because of
you are
you.
living your life. Then I feel that something I am doing which is worth. आप ये सोचो, मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं. One is doing engineering, third year and he was with us from KG, and the other one is doing physiotherapy. He studied with us. Now they both are in the college. There are some other kids, they are in the college. So when I look back and see these kids, they are doing good in their life. They are learning. They will do good. So that's the peace of mind. What else you can expect?
And people think that money will bring peace. So how true is it?
I don't think that's true at all, because money can give you luxuries,
Luxuries.
okay, but it cannot give you that peace of mind. Cannot. You can have 2 crores rupees in your hand, and what if you come back home and you don't get sleep? You don't get sleep. It's not always about money, it's about what you're feeling from inside. By the end of the day, if you are on your bed, आपने कोई भी एक अच्छा काम किया है ना दिन में, तो you'll remember that and you'll get
Yeah,
that
actually
sleep.
वो हाँ रात में उसका थॉट आता है.
आता है. when you lie down on your bed while sleeping, कहीं ना कहीं हम सब सोचते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं पूरा दिन हमारे दिमाग में चलता है, राइट, कि दिन में क्या किया हमने पूरे दिन में. तो इफ यू हैव डन समथिंग गुड और समथिंग वर्थ और हेल्प्ड अदर, that brings you peace of mind.
And
Because see, what is there that sympathy तो सबको दिखा सकता है. Everyone can show sympathy by ठीक है, he's like that, she's like that, she's poor, or he doesn't have clothes, और चलो ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है, बहुत चीज़ें चलती रहती हैं. You need to show empathy. Empathy is more important, right? And you should do something towards it. What I mean to say, there's so many people, as I was telling you earlier, so many people they give lectures and
this and that, do this, do that.
yeah. So it's good. It's good. We are always open for suggestions. But then again, at the end of the day, it's about me and my kids. Are they happy? Are the children happy there?
Happy.
Are they learning there? Am I doing good for them? Or with special take consideration, you know, कि कुछ सीख रहे हैं बच्चे कि नहीं सीख रहे हैं. What are how we are changing their life? हम उनकी लाइफ में क्या डिफरेंस
क्या
ला
है?
रहे हैं? Are we doing that? What are we doing to change the society?
What is our part in the
What is
society?
what is that point? अपनी लाइफ तो सब जी सकते हैं. Everyone can live. I want I can go back. I can go back to Gurgaon. I can go back to Bombay. I can start working. I can earn. But no, I choose not to do that because I've seen that life. I've done that.
And
I
that life just to bring chaos in the mind.
it's chaos. Utter chaos.
And you are stuck with that loop, waking up,
It's a
going
in
to the
city.
work.
You know, it's a rat race.
Hmm.
Because I've
Whenever
met so many people, they are like 30 के हो गए हैं, उनके गोल होते हैं लाइफ में. You know, I've met so many people, they have certain goals. Goals like by 25 you should get settled, by 30 you should get married, 35, 40 में I'll get retired, then I'll do something. Okay, once I'm retired, I have enough money, then I'll give back to society. But how do you know how much time you have left? आफ्टर कोविड तो वैसे भी कहना बहुत
हाँ,
मुश्किल
वेरी
है.
रिस्की. एंड ऊपर से अभी वो कुछ तो इशू हुआ था रिसेंटली वैक्सीन का.
आई नो. तो इट्स यू कैन नॉट से कि मैं कल करूँगा, 10 साल बाद करूँगा, जब मेरे पास पैसा होगा, जब मेरे पास टाइम होगा. व्हेन यू वांट टू डू समथिंग यू हैव टू डू समथिंग. देन नाउ इज़ द टाइम. I believe in that philosophy, you know, now is the time. And the most important thing what we can give to a society is education.
Education, yeah. And recently I met one guy. His name was Jay Sangvi.
Okay.
He is also running his own foundation,
Okay.
Sangvi Foundation. And one thing he told me that if you feed one kid for one day, it's a one day thing.
Yeah.
But if you teach him, his entire generation will be changed. Will be
That's what
changed.
they say, na? You don't give them fish, you teach them how to fish.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to bring change through education. क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगता है एजुकेशन ही है जो हमारी सोसाइटी को आगे ले जा सकती है, जो हमारे देश को आगे ले जा सकती है, जो हमारे गांव को आगे ले जा सकती है.
And do you think कि kids who have a privilege to everything, they are not as sharp as them?
There are some kids, you know.
It's, you know, this thing is controversial.
It is. I don't want to comment on that. But still, my kids here at Ashram, you will meet some kids, they have so sharp memory. Okay. And I think if they get exposure, they can really, really do well in their life. क्योंकि आप ये सोचो, एक बच्चा जो हमारे यहाँ पे पढ़ाई की है, कोई नीट की उसने कोई क्लासेस नहीं ली, कोई JEE की क्लासेस नहीं ली, and he got into engineering college. How? Because he's sharp, right? तो बच्चे इतने हैं, इतना टैलेंट है उनमें, they just need exposure, जो कि है नहीं गाँव में. That's where we come in picture, कि कैसे करके इनको हम वो प्लेटफॉर्म दें कि आगे जाके कुछ करें. City kids have access to everything.
And my next question is regarding to that only. Yes. You know, city kids have access to everything, yes, like social media, mobile phones, laptop, TV, coaching classes, school, everything. And these kids don't have. So they don't have access to social media and thing. So do you think social media brings certain kind of brainwashing thing or something to the kids? No. In the mentality? How is their mentality and their?
See, at current time, means recent time, if we talk about now, the generation we are in, social media, it has pros and cons both again. You know, gives you knowledge also, and then sometimes it blindfolds you. You know, तो दोनों चीज़ें हैं. We are trying to use computer, TV, because I think that you know, computer, having access to TV and computer, it is compulsory in recent times. बच्चों को अगर access नहीं है तो they are missing out. they are missing out. If they don't have access to computer, if they don't have access to TV or internet, they are missing out. क्योंकि दुनिया में इतना कुछ चल रहा है, इतना कुछ चल रहा है, they would not know. पर वहीं अगर एक्सेस है उस चीज़ का तो वो खराब है. सोशल मीडिया इज ऑल्सो नॉट बैड, इट इज़ गुड. पर वही एक्सेस में तो सब कुछ खराब है. एक्सेस में तो आप खाना भी ज़्यादा खा लोगे तो वो भी खराब है. तो वही है.
Okay. So, there is this term, emotional intelligence. So, teaching kids nowadays in society, depression is increasing rapidly.
Yes.
Right? So, I feel like this thing is increasing because the people, the boys and girls, they don't have emotional intelligence because they are never taught.
They're not able to connect emotionally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
what we were talking right before. कि
how to deal with their emotions,
yeah,
whether it's life is not going good, so how to deal with that. Life is they are not getting what they want, whether it is about money or work or relationship, whatever it is. But people and kids need emotional intelligence. That's why these cases of depression, suicide, anxiety is increasing.
and I means we have heard them mostly in the cities. It hasn't reached to village yet, so we are thankful. But kids also come here also. कुछ बच्चे ऐसे हैं जिनका background means if we talk, I told you earlier also, they come from the broken families. Some kids have a father, some have mother, and then a father is there and they are drunkard. So those kind of kids are also here. तो उनको क्या है, वी काउंसिल देम. ओके, वन ऑन वन काउंसलिंग वी डू विद देम, वी सिट विद देम. मैं, मेरे हस्बैंड, हमारे टीचर्स, वी ट्रेन देम हाउ टू टॉक टू देम, हाउ टू कंफर्ट देम, क्योंकि जब तक आप बात नहीं करेंगे तब तक वो बाहर नहीं आएगा और वो धीरे धीरे चल के इट बिकम्स बिग देन. सो छोटी सी एज में ही वी स्टार्ट काउंसलिंग देम एंड वी टीच देम टू टॉक. अगर आप कुछ फील कर रहे हो, यू शुड टॉक अबाउट इट. राइट, गलत है सही है वो तो बाद में डिसाइड होगा. बताओ तो है क्या. इवन आई टेल माई टीचर्स ऑलवेज, आई टेल माई टीचर्स आस्क. ओके, टिल द टाइम यू डोंट आस्क, हाउ वुड यू नो वेदर आंसर इज येस और नो. कुछ भी है पूछो. पूछोगे तो पता चलेगा कि हाँ है या ना है. पूछोगे नहीं, पहले से ही सोच लिया ना है और हो सकता है वो हाँ होता है. आस्क क्वेश्चंस, to talk to people, हमें ज़्यादा बात करनी चाहिए. Surrounding us, if our parents are there, our children are there, we should talk to them, have conversation with them instead of just gluing to our phones.
This thing, डर, fear, people, we human, हमको जन्म से ये चीज़ें नहीं पता होती.
नहीं,
We don't know about the fear, ठीक है, anything, anxiety, depression. वो हमको उसके बाद धीरे धीरे वी कम टू नो अबाउट दिस थिंग्स, है ना. तो अगर कोई बच्चा है, ठीक है, उसको मालूम ही नहीं इन सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स के बारे में, तो क्या उसको डर लगेगा?
नहीं लगेगा.
नहीं
आप
लगेगा.
सोचो ना, 1 साल का बच्चा है, आप उसको पूल में फेंक दो, हैप्पीली जाएगा वो.
उसको भले डूब जाए, उसको डर नहीं लगेगा. हाँ,
He'll start swimming. आप 4 साल के बच्चे को बोलो कूद जा, कूदेगा नहीं.
उसके अंदर डर डाल दिया गया.
डर आ गया कि मैं कूदूंगा, मैं डूब जाऊंगा. He will not go. आप 6 महीने के बच्चे को, 9 महीने के बच्चे को, you put them in pool, they'll start swimming.
एंड ये सारी चीज़ें हम बाहर से डालते हैं. वो घर पे कोई बोलता नहीं है, बट स्टिल बाहर से देख देख के, सुन के.
No, I've seen parents scaring their kids like बाबा आ जाएगा. हम छोटे थे ना, हमारे साथ भी हुआ है. वो बच्चा बहुत रो रहा है, डरा दिया, भाई चुप हो जा, बाबा आ जाएगा, वही शेर आ जाएगा वाली कहानी है. बच्चे को क्या पता बाबा क्या
है. हाँ,
He doesn't know.
क्योंकि डर वाले कॉन्सेप्ट से तो माँ बाप ही उनको वो
इंट्रोड्यूस कराया आपने.
हाँ, और बार्टर वाला भी कि इतने मार्क्स लाएगा तो ये मिलेगा, इतने मार्क्स लाएगा तो ये मिलेगा, तो फिर उसके अंदर आ गया ना वो लालच वाला थिंग.
ठीक है, लेकिन अप्रिशिएट, आई वुड स्टिल से अप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए बच्चों को. पर हाँ, इतना नहीं कि आप ऐसा करोगे तो मैं ऐसा करूँगा. दैट इज अगेन रॉन्ग पेरेंटिंग.
एनीथिंग अबाउट पेरेंटिंग?
Oh, I am a parent of so many kids.
Yes, you are.
See, we should go with the flow. Let children grow their own space. मैं जैसी हूँ, I can't expect my kid to be same, right? If I am a fast learner, each child is unique.
Yeah.
Okay, each child is unique. कोई बहुत फास्ट है, कोई बहुत स्लो है, सबका अपना अपना पेस है, ठीक है. यू कांट compete, राइट. आप उनमें करोगे कि भाई उसके वो शर्मा जी का बेटा वाली
हाँ.
शर्मा जी का बेटा इतने मार्क्स लाया, भाई तू क्यों नहीं लाया. भाई देखो तो आपका बच्चा हो सकता है म्यूजिक में अच्छा हो, आपका बच्चा हो सकता है डांस में अच्छा हो सकता है ड्राइंग में अच्छा हो. सब तो IAS IPS बन
बन
नहीं
नहीं
सकते. दैट्स व्हाट वी टीच हियर ऑल्सो, यू नो. हम यहाँ म्यूज़िक क्लासेस भी देते हैं बच्चों को. वी टीच देम गेम्स ऑल्सो, स्पोर्ट्स में पार्टिसिपेट कराते हैं. वी हैव एन आर्ट टीचर,
I
ड्राइंग
met
भी
him.
कराते हैं. तो वी आर हेल्पिंग देम टू ग्रूम ओवरऑल, यू नो. सब कुछ सीखें, बाद में आपकी जो फील्ड हो आप उसको चूज़ कर लो. दैट्स
Any specific thing which modern parents are not doing correctly? According to you, it's your point of view. Totally.
See, I am also parent, and I don't know. See, parenting is all about your choices, you know. How sometimes what we do, what we go through, we tend to put our kids into the same situation. ठीक है, हमारे माँ बाप ने हमें जैसे बड़ा किया, डांटा पीटा जो भी किया, हम सब कॉन्शियस में चलता है कि पेरेंट्स दे डोंट रियलाइज इट बट दे डू इट. We don't realize it, but that has happened with us. So we tend to do the same with our children. So we should stop, pause, and think. You know, are we doing this correctly?
No. Actually, yeah, pressurizing.
हाँ, प्रेशर. बिकॉज
Pressurizing.
पुराने टाइम में तो प्रेशर पे ही चल रहा था सारा.
तो इसीलिए वो जो उनके पेरेंट्स ने
Cycle
प्रेशर
चल
डाला,
रही है, cycle
ये
चल-
प्रेशर अपने बच्चों पे
कहीं
डालते
ना कहीं सबकॉन्शियस में चल रहा है उनके. They are not realizing it that they are putting pressure on their children, but they are. We are.
हैं. डोंट यू थिंक लाइक कि प्रेशराइजिंग चिल्ड्रंस, उससे कुछ ना कुछ फायदा भी है? दे
Definitely.
ग्रो अप बीइंग मैच्योर अर्लियर.
Mature earlier, nahi. See, what I would say, pressurizing means that's not, I think, correct word, but I would say training kids is important. Teaching them is important. Teaching the value of life is important, you know, your time. क्योंकि आप जब उनको सिखाओगे नहीं, यू हैव गॉटन दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी. आपको भगवान ने बच्चा दिया है तो कुछ सोच समझ के ही दिया है, राइट. यू आर हिज और हर गार्जियन. वो आपको मिला है बच्चा, तो आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. सिखाने की आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, समझाने की आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. आवर पेरेंट्स टॉट अस, वी टर्नड आउट वेल, डिडंट वी टर्नड आउट वेल. बट हाँ, ये समय बदल रहा है, तो हमें भी अपने तौर तरीके थोड़े बदलने
करने
पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि आजकल के बच्चे थोड़े ज़्यादा इमोशनल हैं. सो वी हैव टू कनेक्ट देम
दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड कि
इमोशनली.
इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस.
वी हैव टू कनेक्ट देम इमोशनली. हमारे 4 चांटे भी पड़ जाते थे, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता था. आजकल के बच्चों को आप लगा के देखो.
हाँ, अब नहीं चलता. पहले तो बेल्ट से भी, मेरे को भी बेल्ट से मारा मेरे पापा ने.
That's what I say. We turned out well. क्योंकि वो टाइम अलग था. तो वी पेरेंट्स नीड टू ग्रो विद टाइम. के साथ साथ चलना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो हम पीछे छूट जाएंगे.
So what is worship according to you? Worshipping God and anything like that.
Worshipping is thanking God what He has done in your life. ठीक है, आप आज कहीं भी हो, आप सही सलामत हो, and you are thanking, you are thankful, you just by universe, thank you universe, I am alive, thank you God, I am alive.
You made me reach here alive.
Yeah, you see, today you came by bike, 2.5 hours it took
Right,
you,
yeah.
and you came on bike. Why you made it alive here? How
Somebody
come?
is there.
Somebody is there.
Yeah.
Definitely there. Okay, I trust there is somebody up there who's looking after us. And we should be grateful and thankful and mindful of it. You know, अपने आप से तो हम कभी कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते. Somebody is there who's helping each one of us and looking us what we are doing.
And you know, this thing a lot of people say, and I have also heard, and I think you might have also heard about this. Mountains में there is issue of I have heard about it, ठीक है, no actual proof or something, but mountains में क्या होता है कि पहाड़ों में when you do something like some soul you get stuck with something like, yeah, I'm talking about horror stuff. So don't you feel like इधर उतनी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का भी वो नहीं है, ठीक है,
There are panthers also.
हाँ पैंथर्स भी है. So have you ever had any experience like this, horror or haunted types?
Not me particularly. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But I do believe that there are forces.
Okay.
हर जगह है वो तो. When there is good spirit, there is bad spirit also. If there is a God, there is a Satan also. Right? तो वो है तो हर जगह है. I haven't experienced anything such.
I mean, you are working here, so I thought you might have.
I haven't experienced anything. I don't want to also.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, experiencing that thing is not like you will see someone in white clothes and all.
That's
It's not
all
like
movies.
that. It's in movies only. It will
Yeah.
bring negativity to you.
Yes. Yes.
These are the things.
But here we have a problem of insects, snakes during rainy season. Those kind of issues are here, you know. So every 15 days we have to put some medicine so that snake don't enter our campus. So kids are safe. And then we have water crisis here. So those kind of issues are here. There is water scarcity, electricity issues there. Those kind of issues we are fighting here.
Hi, sorry to disturb you in middle, but now we will call ma'am's husband, Mr. Babel, and we will talk to them together.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Thank you
I'm
for
good,
taking
good.
time out and visiting us.
My pleasure, actually. I want to pass one question.
Sure.
Right, that is, कि you are experiencing life here and in the city also. So can you differentiate the lives between city and village?
Sure. At one point, India was major part of India was village. However, times have changed, and there's a lot of difference actually. The life in city is fast. The targets to be met. Here in village, it's different. People have their own pace. They're content with whatever they have. I'm not generalizing, but people mostly they're content here. Uh, they have their own slow pace, and everything is based on weather. Like now it is rainy season, so everybody, if you go to villages, they do not have time. They work from morning 5 till night 8 o'clock. They're out in the field working. After few weeks, their life will be free. They will be free for a couple of weeks. So, and then again, mostly in summer, they are free here. They go to the nearby villages for working in the factories or working on the construction field. But overall, they're content, they're happy with what they have. And not many would complain about the life that they have. Fresh air, natural resources. Now there are a lot of streams, mountains. You hear morning and evening, even now, birds.
Birds are chirping.
Shopping, yeah.
So it's really good life. I would say, given a choice, I would stay most of the time in the village than in city.
That's true.
Okay. And
Yeah.
one more thing, like
Sure.
you are from here only, right?
Yes.
So how do you feel like doing something for your native place,
Oh well.
for your people?
That's an interesting question. I was born here, studied in city, and then after after living both the lives, I understood that there is a huge need. Our people in the villages, they have they are left behind. Like almost everybody goes to the school comparatively in city. Here, the one of the reasons that we started this was there was nobody going to the school, or even if there was some going to the primary government primary school, they would leave after a few years, you know, after fifth or after eighth, they would leave out. The dropout ratio was so much. Even some would study till 10 or even 12, but dropout ratio was like 90% or 95, I would say. So that's where, you know, I told Sheetal that, you know, there's a huge need that we have to educate. And not just educate, we have to educate them in English medium. The reason being that, you know, so that they can compete with city kids. Today, just because our kids know English, you know, they are able to get jobs in cities. First batch we started with 35 kids, 18 of them are working, and they are working as nurse, as teachers. Some of them are are doing higher studies from MBBS to computer engineering. So we're really happy. And if you meet their parents, some of them are orphans. Some of their parents are farmers. I mean, everybody's farmer here. But if not for the English medium, they wouldn't have got the job in the first place. First thing. Secondly, then we maintain that balance because we don't want them to forget their culture. So it's a mixed blend of both. We keep them rooted in this culture, but at the same time make them competitive with the city kids. So I'm really happy that there's just one person who has a government job from our village even today. So you can imagine importance of kids going out of the village, and then what we teach them is that once they are done with their studies, they need to come back. Even if they do not come back, they have to
Actually,
support.
Give back to
Support,
the
yeah.
society.
So that's the main thing. And in a process, they should never forget where they came from, the culture. Our culture, our songs, our dance, our rituals. We want them to continue. But at the same time, compete with the city. So this is our motto. You know. Now, if all kids they stand with the city kids, they are able to compete. They are not left behind any longer. So that is what we wanted to give back. That is why we thought we will teach them English medium school, but at the same time carry forward all the languages. Now if you see here, our kids, they know our tribal paintings, they know our dance, they know exactly what are our festivals. If they go back home, they celebrate with their parents their traditional festivals, the songs that they know, the dance they forms they know it. So we're really happy that somewhat I feel we are successful.
Trying.
We are able to make the difference what we wanted to initially.
So I want to know more about you guys. You both of them you started together, right?
Yes.
So how you guys met and how things started? How you guys started this?
Yeah, we are married now for 18 years.
Yes.
It's been 18 years that we are married. We have known each other for 21 years.
Yes.
21 years now. So when I met her, she was already in corporate field. So I told her that this is where I come from and this is what I want to do in life. She was really interested. As soon as I told her, she was interested in social work. So we were in corporate field for 10 years. We were in Delhi. We had our own IT company. But here, I always told her that this is what we wanted to do. So we came back, and then when so this was one of the connecting points actually. Connecting something that connected us was social work.
Yes.
So I told her this is what I want to do, and she was like, yeah,
I also wanted to
let's
do
do
the
that.
same.
So we came here, we went house to house, every single village. We encouraged them. So then we went village to village, every house in our village, neighboring village, tried to persuade, the villagers that we want to start something, a school and a hostel, ashram, where we can take your kids, keep them there, feed them, because
Teach them, feed them.
a lot of kids here do not have enough food, especially in summer. So they have limited land, and secondly, they don't. Everyone do not have land. Some of them are laborers, or they in rainy season they go to someone who has more land, kind of landlords. they work for them. And every second family will have more than 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids. Like we have 4 siblings, so not enough food. That was another issue. Lot of social issues like child labor,
Child marriage.
child marriage
marriage.
is another. Though the government is doing so much,
Yes.
there are still issues. You know, so we had to tackle these issues and at the same time educate them. So through our NGO, we deal with children, but at the same time we deal with their parents also.
Parents.
We take all villages together. You know, there are issues like a lot of widows who struggle. So we deal with, we try to provide with 47 widows also. We try to take them along. We also help the farmers in the villages, whatever that we can. We are not able to do it on a major scale due to,
Whatever capacity
Yeah.
that we can do, we try to help.
because funding is one big issue. With this kind of work, it's really big struggle, but we are okay with it, and we are really happy with the people like who genuinely show interest, try to know what we are doing. So it's really a big deal for us. Somebody from city coming down here,
Yes.
checking and looking at, after seeing everything what we are doing. Yeah, so we would want more people to come along.
Yes.
We want more people to come here, visit, see by themselves what we are doing,
And then, yes.
and then try to help. And I'm sure you met some of the kids.
Yes.
They're the real needy kids.
Actually.
If not for us, they would not be getting education. So yeah, we are
Then
trying
when
to.
you see them happy, na? And the joy on their faces, that satisfaction, I would say you won't get anywhere else in the world.
True.
When you see these small kids singing, roaming around, walking around with their friends, वो खुशी मिलने वाली नहीं आपको
नहीं।
कहीं भी जो उनको देख के मिलती है.
Have you guys came to know? Sorry, how you guys made this name, him, and what is the actual meaning of this?
Sure.
HEM, Him Ashram.
Yeah, so we are locally known as Hem Ashram. Our registered name is Holistic Education Mission.
Okay.
Which is a short form of him.
Yeah, the HEM is a
Okay.
short form of Holistic Education Mission. Holistic basically means, we want to deal with all the areas of their lives. Like, not so much of religious part. We are a secular organization. We encourage all the religion children to come and study with us. It's more of a cultural thing. We are tribals. We want to keep the tribal culture intact. We don't want to force anybody to leave those rituals or follow specific religion. At the same time, all our friends from all the religion, they come here. People who support, they are from all the religion. They are Hindus, some of them are Muslims, some are Parsi, some are Christian, some atheist also come and support us. So it is basically preserving our culture, our tradition,
Yes.
but at the same time we want to touch their emotional part,
Social.
their social part, their educational part. So it's like taking everybody along.
Holistically
that's the
developing
whole idea behind it. And then the education is like we don't just educate the children, we educate the villages, we educate the farmers, we educate the parents
Yes.
of our kids. And mission is like that's our goal. That's what we want to do. In that sense, mission. So that's why we put it short form HEM. And then this is a setup, this is a kind of ashram, so that way ashram. So HEM Ashram, and again the Holistic Education Mission is an English name. Villages here they don't
They
know.
can't pronounce, they don't know.
So that's
Hem
why
Ashram
Him,
is
yeah.
easy.
HEM, yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end, I want to give you guys the mic, and I want you guys to tell anything you want to say to the audience.
Sure. First of all, thank you to you, and I'm sure through you a lot of people will get to know about what we do. Though we have been doing this for 16 years now, not many know us, even in nearby cities, because we do not promote in such a way. What we really want is, we want more people to connect, visit, and come here, check by themselves, what we do. Uh, is it an organization or as a people in social work? There are a lot of challenges. Obviously, the finance is one part. Sometimes we feel we are isolated, the rest of the world has its own pace. We have different. But we are content, we are happy with what we are doing because we see the result. Now, we want people to, encourage and support social work more. And when I say social work, I'm not just talking about our organization, social work in general. When we see in your city, in villages, anywhere, everywhere in India, I'm really happy a lot of people come forward. They do social work, they help people, they volunteer. That is what exactly we want, after checking out this video, if they get inspired to help any organization in their neighborhood, that itself will be big deal.
Yes.
But I want more people to come forward. It's like, many times when you talk about social work, people are happy that somebody is doing it, but they sympathize with. But we want them to go one step forward from sympathy to empathy.
Take action,
And take action. And we want them to feel exactly what these children feel, what their condition is. I want them to really not just sympathize, but go one step forward, take action, do something.
Yes.
Whatever is in your capacity, everybody can do something. Maybe someone can contribute financially, somebody can contribute through their time, or maybe spreading the word. But we need more people to come into social work. Many times it's very easy to blame the government and tell them that they are not doing enough, but they need us. Government and then people, we have to go together. I think that is what is needed. And it's not that it's not happening. A lot of awareness is that. A lot of people are helping. Like professionals can, bring their skills and,
Yes.
educate, or
They can train.
they can train and all that. And by end of the day, they can just encourage, because it's a not easy life.
Sometimes, when you work in setup like this, like what we are doing, what we've been doing, sometimes, at certain point of time, you feel like you're worn out. No, it gets tiring, to be true, as everybody knows. But then that's where we need people. Sometimes we also need to connect with like minded people. Those who can come and say, okay, you're doing this, we are here for you. Okay, no. So that's what we need right now. So we have few needs. Definitely, finance is one of them, because taking care of these many kids is not easy. To feed a family of 5, it's difficult at this point of time, and we have 284 kids. Feeding them, clothing them, teaching them. So we need people to come out and help financially.
If somebody wants to help, then how can they reach to you?
We can give away our bank details, or there's a website,
We have
Okay.
a website.
hemashram.org. They can go, they can pay on the website also, or we can give away our bank details around the website. So, and we have ATG 12A, if anybody wants to give donation and take tax exemption, we have that option available. We are also registered in US, and recently we have a family,
From New Jersey.
Gujarati family in New Jersey from Valsad, Mr. Yogesh Patel and Varsha Patel. They are Gujaratis from Valsad, and they are staying there. So if somebody wants to help even from abroad, there is a website.
They can connect
they can
with
go to
them.
our website and
They've been helping us.
yeah, so they can get those details. They have helped us quite a lot in last 3-4 years, like building.
You see the change in campus here,
Yeah,
most
the first
of
floor
the help.
building and a lot of work. You see that the benches in the school,
Kids have got.
beds, this hot water last year. They did a lot of projects they have done. They have done well. But yeah, I mean, this many kids, so there are people who have helped, but obviously there are more needs. So yeah, more people would be good. You know,
Yes.
like-minded people. We want them to come forward, visit us,
Yeah.
join us. They can visit our social media pages with the Hem Ashram name. They can search on Instagram and Facebook. Our website hemashram.org. But if they just put the Hem Ashram, will come.
On the
Site
Google,
will
yeah.
come.
Yeah, they can just Google.
Fine, sir. It was nice talking to you guys. I hope to meet you guys again, and I will visit this place again.
Please.
Yeah, I'll take more time.
Yes, please come, stay here, and spend some time with children. You know, when you spend more time with them, you'll get to know them more.
Yeah, actually,
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
It was
much.
pleasure having you here.
Yes.